What's going on, guys? Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports, back with a brand new video. I have two new shoes here, both from the same collection. Today we are going to review this pair right here. I'm gonna unbox them, I'm gonna review them, and of course we're gonna give you an on-feet look at the brand new Adidas Predator 19+. Before we get started, I need to give a quick shout out to Adidas Sports for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in anything that you see here in today's video, be sure to check them out online or in store. Be sure to use coupon code Mike All Things Sports, Mike ATS, for 10% off your next order. Thanks to Adidas Sports, and let's get into this video. We're gonna unbox it right here in front of you today. So slip open the lid, and of course you are greeted with the string bag as always, so it is nothing new to us. We have the Adidas Predator string bag right here with the Adidas logo. It does have the seam down the middle with the left and right pocket, black mesh string bag. You do get a shoehorn, a rather large shoehorn. I actually really like this. I think you should use it because it does make getting the shoes on easier. And of course, we have the boots themselves. So here we go. Brand new Adidas Predator 19+. Okay, so this is released as part of that special edition Mania pack that we saw. It's a great looking boot, honestly. It's unique because we've never really had a 19+ with a K-leather upper. You do have a full K-leather upper on the 19+. They do give you this Mania graphic right here, and to be honest, it's not really an actual element. It's not a grip element. It does have a little bit of texture to it, but it's more of a sticker with a 3D finish to it that's put onto that sort of toe box. It's not nearly as big or as large as the original element on the Mania, but it is there to give you that hint that this was released as part of that Predator Mania pack in 2019. Other than that, the boot is very standard for a 19+. You do have a very good looking sole plate on the bottom. It has this nice matte red finish to it with a black insert here and there, white tips to these three studs. That does look pretty cool. It does have a boost sock liner on the inside. You do have your external heel counter right here with the little rubber element they added on the 2019 model. Of course, you have your Adidas sock collar right here, the prime knit cut collar, but then the rest of the boot is a full K-leather upper. They've even done you the service of actually matching the stitching pattern that you would see on the original Predator Mania. Now, it's not actually stitched, obviously, it's that frameless K-leather design, but it does give you a nice idea on the lateral side of the boot of what that Mania pattern was like on the OG boot, and that is pretty much it. So again, the support element, because it's the laceless model, the 19+, is built into the midfoot of the boot itself. You have that forged knit system underneath. I don't know if this one will perform as well as the standard Predator. It does have a little bit more padding to it, a little bit more of a bulk to it, I suppose. And again, you're trying to give a laceless boot a K-leather upper. So don't forget, it's the full midfoot and toe box that's K-leather on this model. So how are you going to give someone a lockdown feel if it's fully K-leather? So they do have some stuff going on underneath to give that boot the necessary reinforcements that it needs, but then you do have the nice finish of the K-leather on top. And in order to do that, you're building up the layers of the boot. So I do find it a little bit bulkier than the standard Predator 19+. While I do think it's a cool release, if I were actually to purchase a pair of 19+s, I would probably go for a standard release. I do like the prime knit better. I like the upper better than this K-leather one. That's just my 2 cents there. It's a cool upper, don't get me wrong. It's really cool that we see a 19+ leather upper, but again, I don't think it's going to perform nearly as well as the standard 19+. When it comes to the model with laces, the 19.1, I think it's a completely different story, and I'll tell you that in my next review. Other than that, guys, I don't think I have too much else to say. I've done tons of reviews on Predator 19+s by now. This one's unique because of the upper, but I did sort of explain how the upper is made up. Let's slip the boot on feet so we can talk a little bit more about fit and feel. Slipping the boot on for the first time, it is as I expected. I do find the boot to fit a little bit different than the standard 19+. If anything, it actually reminds me more of a Copa 20+ than a Predator, to be honest, just because of the way the upper's made. Now, the shape overall still reminds me of a Predator. It's not like it's shaped like the Copa, so it is slightly different in that regard. But the upper and the midfoot specifically fit like a Copa 20+. So they are really quite tight in the midfoot area, and again, it's because they need to build up that support system and that lockdown in a laceless model. And then again, you do get that K-leather in the forefoot, but because of the different layers built up there, it does feel quite bulky compared to a standard Predator 19+. Now, it's not a bulky boot like the Precision or the accelerators of old and stuff like that, but compared to the standard Pred, it does feel a little bit bulkier because you do have an extra layer in that forefoot area. I definitely think this one, because of that K-leather upper, will take a little bit of time to break in and soften up. I think it'll feel better over time. And if you are interested in purchasing a pair for yourselves, for length reasons, I think you should go true to size, because length, they still run like any other Adidas model. They do run true to size. The only issue is that question of you being able to get your foot into it and living with that sensation of it feeling really quite tight and snug on your foot. If you can live with that, go true to size. But if you can't live with that, I don't think it's the boot for you, because I don't think going half a size up is a good idea. You still need the lockdown, and you don't want that extra space in the toe box area in a football boot like this. I do like the boot overall, and again, if you are actually interested in a pair for yourself, go check out the first link in the description. Use my coupon code MikeATS for 10% off your order, and you could pick up a pair of Predator 19 Pluses in the special Mania pack colorway. Woo! For yourselves. So guys, there you have it. My review and on-feet look at the Adidas Predator 19 Plus in the special Mania pack colorway. Again, I think it's a great looking boot overall. It's really cool that they released it as part of that Mania special edition pack. You do have a unique upper this time around, so if you are interested in something a little bit different than the standard 19 Plus, I definitely think this is a good boot to go for. But again, it's different than the 19 Plus. I'm not sure it's better overall, to be honest. It's very unique, and I do like the idea. I like the concept, but from a pure performance standpoint, I think the standard 19 Plus Predator is the better option. That is my review. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that like button, smash it, do whatever it is you gotta do. If you have a comment or question, leave that down below as well. And of course, you've already watched the video, so why not hit that bell and subscribe button? I have a lot of great videos coming, so please be sure to hit that, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Mike McIntyre, I'm signing off for now. Take care. Peace.